Here we are. Hi, guys. I'll start with I'm Steph F.
I'm Steph T.
And we are, for some of you might know this, but some of you don't, we are the Bombeck sisters.
Yeah.
We have to take turns talking on this Zoom thing now, Steph. It only lets us talk.
That is not good for us.
That's really not. We're going to learn how to sit patiently. Like, your turn.
So for those of you who know, we are the Bombeck sisters, and we did a series, YouTube series, probably 4, 5. I don't even know how many.
Girl, no, go back more.
Stop it.
No, we started 2013, I think, right? That would be 7 years. 7 years.
Drinking my vegetables because
I didn't know you drank V8.
Well, I do when I'm eating nothing but Teddy Grahams.
Wait, do you see what I raided the freezer last night. You know what I had? I took a picture of it and sent it to you, but I still have some left on the plate. I took whatever I could find that was really quick and easy to cook. So I found some sweet potato fries that were like maybe 16 left in the bag.
Yeah.
And I found a couple other different bags of fries and I put them all together and I grabbed some of Hank's chicken nuggets. Now, you know, I don't do like a chicken nugget kind of meal. That's what.
Were they the Dino Nuggets or were they?
No, he's past that. He's 14. That's.
Okay.
But I ate 4 chicken nuggets. Wait, hold on. Girl, I couldn't even eat all of them. Okay, here's one. This was one of the sweet potato ones. And then I got a bunch of leftover ones. That is
such a nutritious meal, Stephanie. I applaud you. I think you need a V8.
You know, I think I do. I have some, but I'll put some vodka in mine. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah. With some celery sticking out.
I did that with Hallie. I'm going to just say, sorry, people, but she's a junior in college. And we were like, it's just like, there was something on the napkin. I wrote about it. And it was like, you are your princess. Like, where are your next travel's going to be? And we're both like, because we can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
So I said, well, let's pretend. I said, let's pretend we'll have a Bloody Mary. And she goes, let's watch Mamma Mia. And I go, okay. So we drank at day drinking. I drank with my 20-year-old.
Who is it?
At 2:00 in the afternoon, but it was a Saturday, if that matters. I don't even know. Maybe it wasn't a Saturday. I don't know.
So anyway, we get
all who are we?
But we are the Bombeck sisters. I'm Steph T, you're Steph F. We had a series many years ago, and we just did kind of crazy things and fun things. And now that COVID is upon us, we have reunited and we just love each other, and we just kind of wanted to see how we were doing and how you guys were doing. And for those who used to follow us and maybe still do, I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? But
for the newbies, this is who we are.
Yeah, you know, I mean, we haven't really seen each other in a long time, but when we did see each other a couple months ago, you guys, we were like, seriously? Why are we not like catching up and doing this kind of stuff? Because it was like, boom, right back, you know, and it's not, you know, we have, okay, for those who don't know, Steph, you have a set of twins.
Right.
All 4 are teenagers. You have, okay, so wait, set of twins and 2 more. So she has 4 teenagers.
4 teenagers, and you?
3 kids, 2 teenagers and 1 who's 20.
Yeah.
20. She's made it very clear. Don't call me
a teenager.
Not in that group.
Okay. All right.
But
so, yeah, so we're out of the little kids. So like when we were together before,
right,
we're kind of more in the little kid space.
Right.
Now we're in the big kid space. And to be honest with you, Steph, I mean, I thought this space was going to be a freaking breeze.
Wait, hold on. I'll just put some. Hold on, Steph. Where's your cup? Where's your tea?
Here we go. In there, girl.
Oh. We're getting through it.
Guess where I am right
With the
now.
grace of God and the grace of love and friendship and patience and back to love again. You get through it.
Right. So guess where I am right now?
In your garage.
I'm in my garage.
I can see.
The only place that I can hide, right? And it's the only place, Stephanie, where I can actually be intelligent because I walk around the house, and according to my kids, I am an idiot.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know how I survived my entire life. So the garage is now my hideout.
Yeah. No, I would be in the same boat, but luckily for me, or unluckily for me, but right now there are no children in my house. So they're at their dad's house. So I'm like free to sit where I want, speak as I want, shout as loud as I want.
Without getting that, oh my God. Mom.
Burp, whatever. Fart. I'm a tutor like nobody's business. Now I'm like the dogs, the cat. But yeah, so that's why you're in the garage, and that's why I'm in my house. And I was in the same boat. If we tried to do this last week, people, we were trying to go live. Oh my God. And like you, my son was just looking at me like I was the world's biggest idiot because I couldn't figure out how to go live on Facebook and get you connected. The shame that they want to cast upon us. Look at you have to be in the garage.
They don't know anything about Facebook because apparently Facebook is for old people, right? But
oh yeah. Which is actually kind of a good thing. I think like, oh good, thank God. Because like, at least that's an area that, but they find out, they'll be watching this somehow for some way and I'll get, so I'm trying to keep it on the down low positive because, you know, they're awesome. But they just know how to put, it just cracks me up how, like you just said, like, oh, I didn't know anything at all before you guys all figured. I mean, I'm just over here cooking at the stove for you. And I don't know, putting that laundry in for you and making sure everything, look at my passive aggressiveness coming out. But it's true.
Well, listen, it's okay. I went on strike yesterday, as you know.
Yeah.
Because I was tired of going into my bathroom and having no towels. Now I have 4 adults living in my house, right? No towels. Do you know where all the towels are? They're stuck in the
now.
Everyone else's room, right? And so then somehow the towel fairy comes and washes all the towels and
towel fairy
and puts them back. And then there's towels there.
Wow, how did that happen?
Did that happen? And then when Mama needs a towel, there are no more towels. Because, you know, they're teenagers. They take showers like 3 times a day. All right.
Well, that's good.
Okay.
Thank God. I can't say all mine take showers 3 times a day. In fact, maybe I'm lucky if one of them takes a shower.
I'm every 3rd day, and they take showers 3 times.
Look, I took a shower. I have wet hair, people. I said to her before we go, I said, listen, before we go on, I just want to get clean. I just need to clean up. So I'm going to take a shower now. And I can't take a shower in my shower because my shower valve broke. So I have to go in Hallie's shower and Hank's shower. That shower, let me tell you. I was like, okay, people, how? So I cleaned that shower. I was in there yesterday. I had to because I'm using that shower. I went in there with like the full on like gloves and mask and.
I mean, that is teenage stuff in there.
It wasn't too bad. It was just 2 of them, thank God. But anyway, I'm sharing a shower with my teenagers. A damn well better, like, you know.
Why don't I just look, can you not fix your valve?
It's so complicated. So Dan came over to help fix the valve, and I went to Lowe's pre-COVID. Okay, I got the thing. I was like studying the little thing. I went into the Lowe's, and the guy said, "Yeah, I'm 95% certain this is the right valve." I'm like, "Woo, woo!" And he showed me. He's like, I went on and looked at a video, and I'm like, I have no idea how to do this. I'm like, I kind of do, but I'm like going to break it. So then Dan came over with his stuff. He's my ex. He's really nice, and he's going to fix it for me. And he's like, you got to turn off your shut off valve. Okay.
You're like, what the hell's that?
No, I know what it is. I learned because I'm a girl. I'm wearing my own boots. I pull them up. I know this shit now.
This is why I'm surprised. Okay,
right? I know, because I didn't always. But I go to turn off the valve, and he's like, "Nope, not off." I'm like, "Turn it the other way." Nope, not off. So the long end of the story is my valve to my house is broken right now. So I need a plumber to come out here. And I'm not hiring a plumber to come out here right now because it's going to be crazy. But I basically have to replace my valve because my entire shut off to my house does not work. Okay, there are bigger fish.
At least you get a shower.
Hey, and I did get one today.
So I went on strike yesterday, because of the towel, and then there were other things, and so I ended up just randomly driving. I don't know if people randomly driving. I get in my car and I leave. I don't even know where the hell I'm going. I'm just
where have you gone to? What are some good places? Not specifically, but like, did you find any pretty?
Yesterday I went to the mall. I did not go in the mall.
Did you just drive around the mall parking lot? There's a crazy woman just driving. There she goes again. Somebody's just counting. There goes Steph. We see this woman.
I was thinking maybe somebody thinks that I'm ordering curbside at Cheesecake Factory, and I considered it. Just eating in my car.
She's stalking the mall, people. We got a stalker here. Maybe, she's just a Cheesecake Factory. Wait, are they even open? Oh, maybe, I don't know.
Well, yeah, for curbside.
Okay, yeah. I haven't. Yeah. I don't go anywhere. I haven't been out. Except for that time to go to Lowe's I did go to Lowe's, and I did go to the ABC store.
Well,
it's an essential need. It's literally. So I was like, okay, it was one of my first stops. So you went out I interrupt, at least I'm learning not to interrupt during.
So anyway, I went out, and then you texted, and then I texted you, and then you said, I have a cold beer waiting for you. Come on over. And you were like an angel to me yesterday.
Well, I knew.
So I came in, I drove into her driveway. He had a glove and a Mick Ultra on
Michelob Ultra.
Right.
What you call it? There you are with those words.
Opened a Mick Ultra with the glove, and then we just sat there for like
far apart
for an hour or two and just vented. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that? Do you think everybody's feeling like what we're feeling?
I do. I think there's a lot of stuff. I think it's like we have our own range, you and I, like yesterday for you was like a tough, but there's like this weird range of stuff. And it's like, it's the good, the bad, the ugly. And that's what we were calling this episode. I think the good. Ready? I have a range of this. I know we all do.
Yep.
The bad. Right. And then we got the plain old ugly. The like, what is going on? Look at that ugly. All right, yeah, so no, but it's not all been bad. It's not all been good. It's like the freaking, bears. The 3 bears. Leave it to me to mess up Goldilocks and the Three Bears. I call them the Goldilocks Bears. But seriously, like there have been, I mean, honestly, I could be home. I'm a homebody. I love being home, but I think
here's the interesting thing. Like, I think that there are people that are natural introverts.
Sure.
And so for those people,
yeah, it's a break.
Like, great.
It's a break. You know? I heard, yeah, and I have a little bit of that. You know, it's a little bit of a break. Isn't it funny? Because here we are live, but we're in our homes, our safe places that we love and cherish and collect and do our things, right?
Yeah.
So as part of our conversation yesterday, we had like I had an epiphany about some other things about Steph yesterday, but it's like a weird time because everybody has to go through this together, and it's scary. It's
yet separately together.
And separately together. So I was thinking about this when we were talking. I'm like, what are some really positive things? And I'll tell you what I walk away with. Like one big thing I think I've noticed about people in general.
Okay.
That I wrote it down. I'm going to write it. I wrote it down. Here we go. People have shut off the judgment valve. Speaking of valves.
This is so true.
They have shut off the judgment valve. You know?
So happy you said that, because you know, just a little example.
Yeah.
Nextdoor. I don't know if you guys are on Nextdoor. A lot of y'all
yeah.
are on Nextdoor. Well, pre-COVID, there had to be, I don't know, 5 or 6 posts a week maybe about pick up your dog poop in the neighborhood, and then everybody's blaming everybody and everybody's judging everybody, and it's this whole poop scandal, right? And like some people want to take pictures of the dog poop. Right? Like we don't know what dog poop looks like. And so
ew.
I know. And so which is absolutely more gross than just not
ew.
Anyway, do you know there has been
You froze.
Steph, I lost you, girl.
I lost you for a second. Okay, good. It froze. There has been no poop comments?
No.
It's back. We're having some.
And people are like, do you need any hand sanitizer? Do you need any masks? Can I go to the grocery store for you? It's been so nice.
I agree. I mean, it is, you know, think about it. Like you think about these apocalyptic, like pandemic visions that we've all been like trained or, you know, watching movies and thinking like how people turn on each other. And I have seen no crime sprees. I've seen nothing like, you know, people are just saying, hi, you know, it comes down to like, we need each other. And it's been fascinating that we need each other in ways that we didn't even imagine that we needed each other. And that's been a really positive thing about this whole thing. It really has, you know, because we all got struck. There was no like this pandemic, this virus doesn't cut across like it goes to wherever the heck it wants to go. We are all in the same boat. So we all have to deal with these fears and seeing people get sick and knowing that, you know, we're all vulnerable, right? And so I think it's making us vulnerable. I really do.
Yeah.
My 2 cents.
And so I think it's important, you know, to kind of counterbalance that fear with kindness
and an occasional day drink.
Occasional day drink.
Kindness.
It is going to be over.
Yeah.
So you can counterbalance the fear with you know, kindness and maybe somehow doing things for others or connecting like this.
Yeah.
Getting your mind off. I think it counterbalances a lot of that, and you can decide to have a better outlook.
I really think that's really powerful and true. And I see it every time I'm taking my dogs outside for their walk. I've got to get out there and I'll pick up my poop but you're taking a picture of me, I'm going to smack you. Sort of. But I've seen like amazing things. Like I was telling you yesterday, like fathers out walking with their daughters, holding hands, like families every night walking together. And I thought, what would have life been like if we didn't have this forced, shelter in place, and everybody gets to hunker down and really, for the good, the bad, the ugly, deal with it together.
Deal with
right?
it together and love each other through it.
I mean, we know it sucks for every single one of us. Like my daughter was really upset yesterday. She's used to being on her own. She's a junior in college, and she came down and she's like, I just miss my space. I was independent. I love, and I go, I totally get it. That's her hurt there. Like everybody has their story about like how it's difficult. And, it's that low, like, oh, that makes us all, I think, empathetic and compassionate, and it gets returned, because we all like, yeah, you too, like my business, I don't know where it's going to go. Right. It's like the whole world is flipped upside down. So everybody's thinking about like, where are they going to be financially? The kids are thinking about school. So in the middle of all this, like,
I've got two juniors. My twins are juniors, and now we're on a pass-fail system, and ACTs and
right.
SATs canceled. And so, what does that mean for going forward with college applications? And I think you can just get bogged down in so much of the what if. And
it's so true.
It is going to work itself out. It
right.
has to.
Yeah. And it will, because what we're seeing right now, like the people that are just, blowing me away, like being positive and finding new ways, like we've been talking about, connecting, being like authentic, being vulnerable, and being creative, and really looking at their life. Everybody's like taking a second look, and it's like, we will definitely come out of this, and we will definitely come out of this a changed society. I really think so. I mean, I don't know how we can't.
Well, I think that, the big thing, pre-COVID was, I just don't have time to do blah, blah, or I don't have, the
That's
energy
right.
to, well, now you do. And I see so many people kind of almost, and we talked about this yesterday, almost reinventing themselves.
Yes.
Because now they have time to let their brain get creative, and to let their brain think of things outside of the day-to-day. So I think we're going to come out of this with brilliant ideas and brilliant products and
yes.
brilliant books. And
yes.
Because people have had a time to reflect and use this creative mind space that they usually don't have time for.
I'm serious. Like, it's been fun seeing all the different things people are doing. Like, I've seen people that I thought would never do a jigsaw puzzle, like finish 3. They're like, working on my 3rd jigsaw puzzle. And, it's like, you never did jigsaw puzzles before. How cool for you. Like something simple like that. But that in and of itself, it's like taking the time, like that impacts people, like recognizing like, wow, there was this other part of life that was kind of valuable and is valuable. It's like
that I just kind of ignored, or just,
yeah.
off.
So I got some funny stuff for you, and I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
What are some things that you have done or don't do now during sheltering in place that you have the freedom to do because you're sheltering in place? And if you can't think of something, I'll give you an example for me.
Okay, well, I don't shower as much as I normally do.
I'm already laughing. That's a given.
I don't shower as much as I normally do. And that might be gross, but hey.
Hey, it's pretty much, I think, I mean, you look good, girl. I mean, so,
What about you?
I don't wear bras anymore.
Good for you. Good for you.
I mean, now I'm going to be like walking down the street, be like, she's not. But I don't care anymore. Like if I, in the past, didn't have a bra on and get up in the morning, you walk the dog, you're kind of like keeping the arms up a little bit. Like, you know, you've got a little jiggle going on. I'm just like, got a little jiggle going on. Walking. I'm just like, yeah, COVID. Blame it on COVID. I'm not putting a bra on. Why? Why do I have, it's like putting jeans on and staying home.
No.
Like, who would put jeans on? I mean, I wear them out because they're comfortable, but at home, I want
they're not comfortable. At home,
you could get ripped jeans,
not
you know.
considered a comfortable item of clothing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's really not gonna give you the softness and the free and the looseness and the comfort. We're both you want to see what I have on? Do you want to see my big giant? So these are my favorite pants right now. Okay, people. Hold on. I got to put down see if you can see. I'm going to lift up. I have to go all the way back. Wait, can you see? Ready?
Yeah.
These go like up like maternity. They are so awesome.
So my turn.
All right. Let me see what you got.
I
just showed like my stomach too, and I like, what? That's what I got.
First of all this stuff in my garage. Hey,
be careful.
Are you leaving? Oh, okay. Bye, sweetie. Love you.
I'm thinking of that TikTok you showed me yesterday. Yeah.
So about pre-COVID, I cleaned out my attic, and I was gonna have a garage sale. This is garage sale right here. So
I want those light. What are those red things with the stink? Are those candlesticks?
We should have a virtual yard sale.
We should. Oh my God, I have a pile in my garage that I cleaned out my garage. Remember? And I have a pile waiting to.
Christmas lights. You know the
they
Christmas,
are
like the vintage kind of looking Christmas.
Yeah.
Do you want them?
I think I do. I think I could have some fun with those.
No, these are my favorite pants. They're very much like.
You go, girl. Woo! Shake it. Nice. Really, those look really cozy too. Soft cotton.
They're bell bottoms.
Oh, sweet. Nice slippies. Right.
I learned to twerk. My kids have taught me how to twerk. Wait a minute.
Nice. I'm learning how to do some figure eight dancing, Latin dancing. Okay. Little freaking, this is part of my COVID thing. There's this Danish woman who has figure eight and she's teaching me how to do salsa. And I'm like lifting my hip. And I'm like, I've gone from like the really waspy dance kind of thing. I got to tell you, I probably thought I was a good dancer, but I realized like, ooh, anyway, you go, girl. We got to do a dance.
Kids, because they're doing this TikTok stuff. So they're twerking all over the place. So I've learned to twerk, but.
Mine are tellies too. You're going to have to show me how to twerk though. I don't know. How do you go so fast? You just. I can't move my butt that fast.
No, you can. It takes practice.
Okay. That's. What was on that? Mama's out of practice in that category. Okay, we'll just move along. Okay, so that's a good. What would that be? The bra. Would that be a good, the bad, the ugly? That could be a.
That would be
good.
The good and the ugly.
It could be the ugly. It's both. What's an ugly? Okay, I actually had that Groundhog Day. That's the ugly. That's what I wrote down, like, not the actual day, but like that mood when you're like, wait, what's going on? Oh, we're back. Oh, right. It's COVID. Right. What time is it? What day is it?
What day is it? What month is it? Yes.
Yeah, you're like, and then you're like, this is real. Okay. I I go into labor pain.
Well, last time we did it, you were trying to get your kids out, right? This time you're doing it, you're trying to get your kids out.
Actually, on my walk, I sent a picture to Hank. I was like, send him, he's at his dad's right now. And I sent him a picture, and I took a picture of the woods. And I said, these are the woods. And then he's like, question mark. And I'm like, look at that. That's a blue sky. He goes, and then he wrote me back, and I love how he answered me because this is just his personality. And I love that he just nailed me on it so well. And he said, I can't tell if you're being passive aggressive right now. That's what he wrote. I go, oh, Jesus. Oh, excuse me. But that's what I'm dealing with. They're so smart. I can't, teenagers, if you thought that it would be easier to have like young adults in your house, no way. Are you an idiot? Like, you have smart kids and they will call you out on every single thing, and you will learn about yourself and question yourself and take a good look, good for bad or whatever.
Right.
But,
right.
Take advantage
of it because they know like you're questioning yourself, and then they'll start gaslighting.
Oh, the gaslighting. Oh, they're all together. It's good. I told you about they're like, oh, mom is like,
Mom, calm down, Mom.
Yeah, I'm like, wait. I'm like, I'm not even, but I'm not even at that state of like, I'm like, wait a second. Because I asked you to put your dishes in the dishwasher, you guys are going to turn that into calm down, Mom. I'm like, no.
Mom's going crazy? Like mom's
right.
going off? Like what?
It's actually, I told you, it cracked me up when they all had that moment and they're like, yeah, let's go down to my room. And they all three hung out. And I was like, success, whatever they like all united together. And they were kind of like, had a good afternoon, like thinking about how mom is such a pain in the butt. And it made them closer. I was like, woo, upstairs, like, good for them, woo.
I'm like, my kids do the same thing. I'm like, you go here and you talk about what a bitch I am, and I am so happy for you. Yay!
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's what we get, and it's okay too on one level because it's like they're teenagers. Get it out there. Go ahead. Yeah. Time will come, and it does, where they turn it around and they're like, Mom, you are pretty awesome. You take good care of us.
You are pretty awesome.
Oh, you are. I'm talking about you. I wasn't even talking about me.
Oh, well.
But thank you.
You're welcome. And I'm talking about all the other moms out there.
Oh, yeah.
We
think about it.
Shoulder so much. And no disrespect to the dads out there.
No. I know.
But I think a lot of dads would agree to this, that the moms shoulder just more maybe physical things, certainly more emotional things than it has to be. And then having to also deal with the uncertainty of COVID and all that brings with it.
Yeah.
I think you and I just want to reach out to all the parents, especially the moms out there. Hey.
I do. When you say that, I think of these young moms with kids that, I mean, it in no way, and I make that very clear if I haven't, we've lived through the physicality and the minute by minute being with younger kids and keeping them active and engaged and happy and nurtured and all of that. And it's physically and emotionally draining and exhausting sometimes. So being in your home 24/7, being that person, that main person to keep that going, and not getting those breaks, those physical breaks, I feel you, I love you. And we get how hard that is. And I'm actually kind of grateful I don't have that, if I'm honest, like that constant. It's just different. It's just different.
Yeah, it is a different. And it's we feel you and we know you're out there, and we are just sending
Yep.
love and support to
And
us
hope
all,
and connection, whatever. Yeah. So, this is probably, how long have we been talking?
I don't even know. I don't have a timer, but
We were all going to do like a thing. And I'm just like, this is the beauty of talking to you, Steph. It's like just getting, to talk and allowing things to kind of come from where they're going to come from, coming from that place of just opening what you bring out in me and what I bring out in you. It's a nice thing. And I hope we can give that to people. It's really cool how it just kind of comes out. So
I think it's organic and vulnerable and authentic. And
damn straight, girl. Who shows their butt? Like authentic with a capital A. All right.
So anyway, do you think this is a good place to end it? And
yeah. And maybe what do we want to do? We'll wait and see what people think, if we want to do another one and see. I know
another one. I think we should do another one in, maybe next week.
Yeah, let's ask people, like, what do you guys think? You want to see more of us? Do you want us? How often? Do you have any questions that you want us to answer? Like, can you guys throw us some ideas? Because topics. We'll look at it. I mean, we'd be grateful for it.
Us even too.
Yeah, maybe we could, with this Zoom thing, we could even invite people on sometimes, right?
Yeah.
So Zoom, I saw one. They had like 50 people on one Zoom call. It was wild. It was like a giant Brady Bunch reunion. It was like, wow. It's like,
we can do that.
We can. All right.
What you guys think, and we'll follow your lead.
All right. Well, Steph, love to you. I never do this, but this is as good as I can get. I'm just not good at making them, but I wish I could hug you in person, but this is gonna have to work, right? This is good. All right, guys. Love you, Steph.
Love you.
Talk soon. Thanks, guys. Mwah. End meeting. Bye.